What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and yes, today I'm going to bring you a Big 3 discussion. Now, the Big 3 is Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. Not your definition of the Big 3, the industry's definition of the Big 3, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. Now, this discussion will circle around and be revolved around the topic, is One Piece better than Bleach and Naruto? Now, I know what you're going to say, before you get all biased and everything, and before you go to your fanboy mode, hear me out. This video will be based on opinions of mine, opinions of my fellow reviewers, and some facts here and there. Now, let's start off with Bleach. Bleach has had one of the strongest starting arcs ever. The Soul Society arc has been called legendary. Some have said, it's the best shonen arc they've ever seen. And, a lot of my reviewers have said this. Not just subscribers, but, Merlin said the Soul Society arc was good. Uber Akari said the Soul Society arc was good. Everybody agrees. If you've seen Bleach, if you've never seen anime before, you would agree. You would even agree with us, otakus, that the Soul Society arc is amazing. Now, here's the thing. Kubo, as we all know, did not keep that level of writing going. Now, even though every series has its flaw, if Kubo had continued writing at that level, Bleach, I believe, would be the best out of the Big 3 right now. But since Kubo has declined in his, not his skill, but, I believe effort into writing, it's gotten real. Bleach has had some very mediocre, and average arcs since then. The most famous is the Fullbringer arc, and the Fullbringer arc is what people think of when they think of a bad shonen arc. Fourth Grade Ninja War, and Fullbringer arc. That's what people think of mostly when they think of bad shonen arcs. Now, let's compare it to One Piece. One Piece didn't have an explosive start. It didn't really have a good start, in my opinion. It took a while for me to get hooked onto the anime. But it only got better from there. Kubo was right here. He was at the top. He had created a legendary shonen arc. And from there is only one place to go, and that's down. Many people believe that, he can only go down. But if he would continue writing like that, it would have stayed legendary. Whereas One Piece, it starts off down here and only gets better. It gets good, better, best, orgasmic. And, One Piece doesn't have bad arcs. Every now and then I've heard One Piece has bad arcs. I've heard that some people don't like the arc that it's starting on when it comes on Toonami because people thought it was filler, but it's actually canon. So, that's every series has its flaw. No series is perfect, man. Every writer is human. And what can you expect out of a human? Mistakes. So, you can't expect perfection out of a mangaka. But One Piece hardly has bad arcs. They're either average, good, or amazing. Whereas Bleach is amazing, or good, or below average, or mediocre. So that's Bleach and One Piece right there. Let's move on to Naruto. Now I know what you think. Naruto Part 1 was amazing, and I agree it was. It was one of the best things I've ever seen. I enjoyed it as a kid. I enjoyed it as a teenager. But Naruto wasn't over then. You have to take into account Part 2, which is Shippuden. And with Shippuden, you have the discarding of many characters, no character development, plot holes, Kishimoto just burying himself in plot holes. The thing is, Kishimoto knows what he wants to do at the end of Naruto. I believe he does. Hopefully he does. He starts here and he ends here. But the problem is, he doesn't know what to do between here, so he just does whatever comes up in his mind to get to that point. Now, with the recent chapters in Naruto, I don't even know where Kishimoto's going anymore. But that's not the point. Oda knows where he's going. He makes a character and doesn't just dispose of them and stop giving them development just because he's forgot about them or they don't make that much importance to the storyline anymore. Smoker, I just passed Alabasta, and Smoker was introduced to us when we were on our way to Alabasta, and I hear he's still in the New World, and that's 600 episodes later. So That's crazy. Oda knows what to do with his characters, whereas Kishimoto, he just disposes of them, forgets about them, doesn't develop them. Not the best of world building. Part 2 has just been overall shitty. You have to take that into account. That is Naruto as a whole. So Naruto is part 1 and part 2, and that's comparing it to One Piece. See? That's pretty much all I have to say, you know. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below what you think about One Piece comparing to the other big 3, the other 2. And which one do you think is better? Out of the big 3, which one do you think is the best? And tell me why. And yeah, I got a text message. Bitches want the dick. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you.